welcome to another video. In this video, I am just going to be talking about a slew of different things. The most important ones to me, I am going to do first. Health-wise, it isn't cancer, so that's great. But I still have to go have surgery on my left kidney. I will get to keep my kidney, so that's great. But it is not cancer. It's wonderful. I've never had surgery before, and they're going to put a coil thingy inside. So, yeah, but no cancer. That's great. Yay! Second thing, I am back to weekly therapy now. Actually, I had therapy earlier today, so that's great. Yay! I won't have to expose more than usual of my crazy on the internet and on my channel. So, yeah, y'all should be really happy with that one. Oh, yeah. Number three, this goes out to a person. Hopefully, they'll figure out that I'm talking about them. Um, I'm really, really happy with what you informed me over the Discord. I'm really, really happy for you. I was getting worried about you there for a while because you were doing things that I found questionable and, risky things. So I'm really happy that you've got that sorted out. And also, you are the most leavenly perverted and extraordinarily disturbing kinkster that I have met in Second Life in all my rest days. Why? Because for as perverted and disturbed as you come across, you are highly intellectual. You have a deep mental grasp of complicated notions of the mind and the depths of feelings. And you're also a nice person. You have manners. You're actually considerate of others. So all that roll into one. I've never met anyone like you in Second Life. And even though at times you frustrated me and annoyed me and made me and all cussy and stuff, you didn't have a go at me. You let me be me. And I respect that. And it's rare. So I just wanted you to know that you are you're a very special person. And I'm really, really, absolutely, sincerely happy for you. Oh, okay. Fourth thing. Fourth thing is that RP that I was doing last week, well, yeah, I left it. Uh, and by choice, by choice. I left it by choice. Um, yeah, and I had too many reminders as to why I left roleplay in Second Life in the first place. And I realized that maybe I'm too old for this. Maybe I'm just not a tolerant of a person to handle the childish behavior of others. Or simply maybe I'm just RP snob. Okay, I can accept that. I mean, if your character doesn't make sense, then I don't want to RP with you. If you can't manage to develop some type of natural reasoning as to why your character says or behaves in a certain way, with some type of significant uh, situation or an event and the backstory, then well, you're just not the type of person that my character wants to play with. RP can be difficult and it can be complicated, but it can be fun and thrilling and exciting. And, it could be anything you want it to be, but it's not an autobiography. Everyone involved together should be able to create a beautiful story together. It's a community. It's a group of people that portray a cast of characters that fulfills each other's, we'll just say, creative outlet. Some people, unfortunately, have the level of, well, let me start over. Some people, unfortunately, have the creative outlet that amounts to a literal hole in the wall where they can either insert something into and expect a happy ending, but it's Second Life. What can you expect? You really can't expect the greatest of things. That leads me to the fifth thing. When it comes to dating and Second Life, people have their expectations way, way, way too high. I'm not saying that everybody should have low expectations of finding that person to hang out with or to, what is it the kids say these days? Oh, yes, yes, yes. To Netflix and chill. And if you didn't know what that means, like I didn't know what it meant a couple months ago, it means to have sex. I thought it actually meant to actually watch Netflix together and chill together, but it means sex. And that's just that wow, that's something. That's something. But so I've thought about this quite a while at the ending of each dating in Second Life video that I've done, and I've come to realize that perhaps the problem with finding a single person to help make you happy or to help you live a better second life or a the type of person that leads to a group of people that you enjoy hanging around with to enhance your second life or what have you is the expectation factor. Perhaps my expectations are too high. I mean, maybe it is an unrealistic expectation to expect a male to consider intelligence in a female attractive. Maybe that's too much of a unrealistic expectation on my part. Or perhaps maybe it is an unrealistic expectation on my part to expect a female to not consider me a threat. Maybe I should just expect that all females in Second Life will just consider me a threat because there's the whole mean girl thing, and it's real, and it sucks. Is having these unrealistic expectations, does it just come with being a normal human, or does it depend on the type of personality or what you're used to, or does it just come down to it's Second Life, it's a virtual world, everything should be perfect. I should be able to find exactly what I want in whatever it is. Now, when posed with that question, I think it just that's just that is unrealistic. I mean, sure, it is Second Life. We can create things, we can decorate things, we can do all these things. But what about with others? What about with people? And I'm not talking about the whole SL family. It's because, look, if you got a family in Second Life, I'm not going to say anything bad about it. This is just my opinion. But they tend to be quite dramatic. And have mercy, because if you're a male who is wanting to date somebody and you're in one of these Second Life families, you ain't got a shot in hell. Nope, because your sister or your niece or your mom or whatever, they ain't gonna let another female that they don't know or that they don't approve of into that circle. And that is fact. That is fact. And that swings both ways for females as well. You know, if you have a brother or an uncle or a dad or whatever, if they don't like the guy you want to date or you're dating, then, well, goodbye, dude. Goodbye. Because that's what's going to happen. And regarding that, I mean, does that come down to peer pressure or trying to fit in or the need for being accepting? Or I have no idea. But in all honesty, I think that freedom of choice is still a valid reason for doing what you do, what people do in Second Life. And if somebody doesn't like it, then, well, they don't have to join in. They could TP out. They could put you on block. They could de-render you. They could do all these things. They can go somewhere else and create their own happiness of whateverness. So I just wanted to say all that. Um, all right, well, end the video. Bye.
Well, I see you.